Hello. So, I'm super excited. I wanted to show you my Creative Hub notebook. It's finally done. Everything's the way I want it. Spent a lot of time working on it, and I have to say this is a super organizational tool. It's really helped me a lot. So, I have these project breakdown sheets from Stacey Julian's 20 and 20 class. So those have been really helpful. And I got some pretty dividers from, I don't know, got them on Amazon. Amy Tangerine. Anyway, but they're pretty. So, first section in my book. So this is just for memory keeping projects, not for my business work or like sewing and quilting. I have other stuff to organize that, but I'm really trying to burn through a whole ton of projects and make down my stash this year. So I'm hoping this level of organization will help. So my first section is my Scrapbook Your Way workbook from Simple Scrapper, which I use to help organize projects and kind of think in a quarterly manner. So this has been like super, super helpful in getting some clarity around what I am going to work on. In addition to the 20 and 20 class, I started using this like last year or the year before. So, but it's really helped a lot. So then I'm working on project planning, and you know, I've been taking this class from Stacey Julian 20 and 20, and she has these super project planning cards. And you know, we outlined 20 projects to do in 20, and you know, you put which quarter you want to do it, what your due date is, how much time, blah blah. So I thought, well, I'm using it for that. When I went through my giant bin of craziness as opposed to the small bin of craziness, you know, I had a whole bunch of projects that don't fit into the 20 and 20 framework. So I thought, you know what, but I'm going to use the cards. I'm going to just write it out, put one thing in each page protector, call it a day. Some of them I started just making notes on the 15-minute project breakdown, which is super helpful. 15 minutes, what you could do. So I have all my projects, big projects that are, some of these are included in 20 and 20 and some of them aren't. So that in there. And then I have notes on getting photos off of someone's busted iPhone. Then I had done this last year in Stash Bash, I think in October. I broke down I noted all my story kits, and then I took 6 of them and I started and went through all the papers and her videos and generated story ideas just for 6. I started with 6, and I made a chart to keep track. So get ideas, find photos, gather supplies, and make layouts. So I have these to work on, and then as I finish them, so I'm almost done with Bond and Adventure. So I keep working on that. There's some more, and then I have the chart from 12. I love this class, so it's like a good guide for things. Maintenance tasks. When I thought about this, I was like, I don't have that many maintenance tasks. Yes, I do, actually. And then I made a list of all my empty albums, which was super helpful when I went to do Stacey's short story class a couple weeks ago. I managed to pull together everything I needed to make an album in like less than 10 minutes, which I made a video for, just on my website. So, you know, I was like, oh wait, I have an Aqua album. So, that was really helpful. So then I have education, you know, sign up for these classes and I don't finish them. So, here's my list of technique. This is like completed classes, and this is project-based classes. Then I have current projects and classes. So this is, I'm working on my girls' school albums. I'm almost done. So this was all my organizational ideas around that. And then this is all the things for 20 and 20, which is the class I'm taking this year. Another project I'm working on. So story capture. I went through my giant bin of mess it was a combination of albums and layout ideas in page, kind of stuff stuck in page protectors. So I just like had made a big list, and so I could see what I had, and anything that was the layout idea, I put it in L, and that's actually in my other room, in the paper crafting little space that the girls and I share. So eventually, the story ideas are going to go in that striped notebook, which is in my small bin of craziness, which will be addressed this year. But for now, I just put them in here. And then I had video work, a survey of all of the status of all of my pictures since the girls have been born. I had my in-laws home movies put on digitized. So I had all my notes I went through and what's on which tape. It's because I'm going to do some work on that at some point. And then I made a whole tab just for my family archive project, which is going to be crazy. And then ideas, jump starts, and cheat sheets. So it's kind of like a little bit of everything. And then I just have some paper. So I'm super excited. This is a really, really good tool to help organize. And it's a place for all my little scraps of paper, because I used to have way more scraps of paper, Post-it notes stuck around my computer. So I'm trying to eliminate those. Anyway, so I'm super happy it's done, and I'm going to use it. Been using it. It's working great. Thanks for coming along to look at it.